Okay, we're going to be factoring these trinomials, returning them to two binomials. So we'll create two binomials here. And we'll start with the x squared. This x squared used to be an x times an x first. And for the 6, we have several choices. We have 1 times 6, we have 2 times 3. And we're going to choose 1 times 6. See if that works. We'll get 1x here, and then 6 times x is going to give us 6x. And we see here that we have a positive. That means the signs need to be the same, and we need a 5x. So we'll make them both positive, and this will give us a 7x. So let's choose instead of the 1 times 6, put x times x again, 2 times 3. So 2 times 3. Inside we'll get 2x, and outside we'll get 3x. The signs have to be the same, so we want positive 5x, so we use positive and positive. And these do combine to give us a positive 5x, which matches. So we need a plus here, from here, and this right here is plus, this goes here, and we're done. Okay, so let's do it again. We want this trinomial to become two binomials. We have x squared, which is x times x. We have an 8 here, which could be a 1 times 8 or a 2 times 4. Let's try the 2 times 4. And we end up with 2x here, and outside we get 4x. Okay, sorry, kind of jumping the gun. We want to use same signs and get a negative 9x. So same signs to get a negative 9x, and we use negative and negative. Now this gives us a negative 6x, which is not what we want. We want negative 9x. So start the process again for x times x, and we're going to try 1 times 8 now. 1 times 8. Okay, this will give us right here a 1x. Outside will give us an 8x. We want the signs to be the same to get a negative 9x, so we use same signs here. And that does give us a negative 9x. That works. So we need negative first and negative secondly. We're done. Okay. Next trinomial. We have x squared, so we have x times x, and we have a negative 12. 12. 12s, we have lots of choices. We have 1 times 2, we have 2 times, 1 times 12, my fault. We have 2 times 6, we have 3 times 4. Let's start off with, 2 times 6. 2 times 6. We'll get a 2x here, and we'll get a 6x. This says the signs have to be different, and we want a positive 1 here. Different signs, and we want a positive 1. So I'll use different signs here. I'll put a negative on the 2 and a positive on the 6. Now that will give us a positive 4x, but we need a positive 1x. So let's try it again. Let's use the 3 and the 4 next. 3 and the 4. This will give us 3x. Outside will give us 4x. And again, we need different signs here to get a positive 1x. So I'll make the larger positive and the smaller be negative. And this certainly gives us plus 1x. So it'll be a negative first here, and then a positive there secondly. And these are the answers there. Okay. Number 12. We want to break this up into two binomials. X squared will be x times x. And we have 15 here. 15, there's lots of choices. There's 1 times 15. There's 3 times 5. Nope, that's about it. Okay. So let's start with 3 and 5. This will give us an inside, will give us 3x. Outside will be 5x. And we need different signs to produce a negative number. different signs to produce a negative number, I would need to make the largest negative and the smallest positive, and that will give me a negative number. That will give me a negative 2x, but that doesn't match. So I'm going to now try x times x, but I'm going to try the 1 times 15. 1 times 15. Okay, this gives me 1x, this gives me 15x, and I need different signs to give me a negative 14x. So different signs, I'll make the bigger sign larger, no, negative, bigger sign is negative, and this combination will give me a negative 14x. So we need a positive first, and then a negative secondly, and we have our factor.